Welcome back to Skyrim. I am Mental Fox. Thank you for joining me again. Well, I've gotten myself into a little bit of a pickle here. When I went back to Whiterun, I meant to take care of my inventory, sell off a bunch of stuff, do a bunch of things you do when you get back home. But instead, stupid me, I went to the Bannered Mare and got into a drinking contest with this guy, and ended up waking up here in this place called the Temple of Dibella in Markarth. It says I'm in Markarth, but when I show it on the map, it makes it look like I'm still here in Dragon's Reach, so I don't really know what's going on with the map, but that probably doesn't matter all that much. What does matter is that I need to figure out how the heck to get out of here. I have awoken in the Temple of Dibella in Markarth. Sam and the staff he promised me have disappeared. I have no idea how I got here, but a priestess has told me I trashed the temple. The priestess might tell me what happened to Sam and the staff if I pick up the place. So I need to help clean the Temple of Dibella. That is what I need to do here. So I don't really know what that means, clean it up. So, I don't know, man. Let's walk around and see if we see any messes. I don't know if it's just like pick up a broom or something or what. Am I supposed to just be picking stuff off the ground? I don't know. I mean, there's some holy water lying there. There's a giant's toe here. So is that what she means by cleaning it up? And ooh, what's this? This is the Shrine of Dibella. We may as well activate it, otherwise we're not going to know what it does. So let's go ahead and activate it. And the Blessing of Dibella has been added. And if we go in here to our effects, we will see that we now have Fortify Persuasion. Interesting. Okay. Fortify Persuasion. Okay, so I'm going to go talk to her again. That's not her. And see if I can get more information here. Hey, what's up, Senna?
Talk to me again when you've cleaned up your mess.
Okay, I guess that's about it. Yeah. I don't even remember how I got here. What did she say?
Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out, but I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our temple. Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
Help tidy up? I don't really know what she means, but I guess I'm just going to start picking stuff off the ground, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world, because, I don't know, I'll get some holy water and I'll get a giant's toe. That's not stealing. I mean, do I need to pick up this potato here? I don't want this potato. Oh, that would be stealing, so that's not helping. Okay. And how big is this temple, and how much of it do I need to clean up? I don't know. Let's see this. Ooh, that would take us to the inner sanctum. I don't think I'm going to try to unlock that and piss her off even more. There's a broom here, but I would be stealing that, so I'm glad to see that would be stealing, because otherwise I'd wonder if I'm supposed to pick up the broom and use it. The holy water, am I supposed to take it? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure this out as I go along. Heck, maybe I'm not even in the temple yet. Oh, that'll take us out to Markarth. So, is it clean? Did I clean it up? Is she happy now? How will I know? Okay, I picked up some stuff. Let's talk to her again and see if anything has changed. Do I need to take a bath? Is that what I need to do? I don't know. Am I done?
Talk to me again when you've cleaned up your mess.
Oh. Huh, looks like she might say something different here. Was a man named Sam with me?
Dibella teaches love and compassion, but that doesn't mean we're just going to tell you what you want to know and let you walk away from this.
Okay, so I guess we're not...
Pick up your mess, then apologize.
Okay.
And if we think you're sincere, we'll consider lending you aid.
Okay, I need to pick up my mess. What the hell is she talking about? I picked the stuff off the ground. I mean, probably isn't a good idea to be running around in her holy water here. I don't know. Let's see. She went over to a statue. Like she's praying to it. Do I need to do something like that? What the hell is she talking about? I mean, I could just give her gold, but I don't want to do that. I want to figure out what it is that she wants me to do. I mean, this... I don't want to be unlocking doors. Surely that's not what she's talking about. And anything else on the ground now would be stealing. So, kind of at a loss here. The priestess might tell me what happened to Sam and the staff if I pick up the place. Help clean up the Temple of Dibella. Am I in the temple right now? It says Temple of Dibella. This will take me to the inner sanctum, and this will take me to Markarth. But I don't know. I don't see any other obvious messes here. Everything else is stealing. And the only other thing I see is the potato on the ground, but that would be stealing, so I'm gonna move my cursor over a bunch of things and see if there's anything else that's not stealing. See if maybe that's the thing I need to pick up to trigger whatever the hell it is I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just not seeing it, man. I really don't want to pay her gold, and just because I want to figure this out. But, I mean, I don't know. This is all stealing. Lady, I don't see a mess. I don't know what you're talking about. And, I mean, surely she's not talking about that through those doors, or the doors on the other end. Basket here, lavender. Bowl with some juniper berries in it. That'll take us back out to Markarth. Can I just go outside and leave? I don't want to do that. I want to figure this out, man. Close the doors. Oh, sorry, Lydia. You stay in there. I don't know what to do, man. Lydia just opens the door. She doesn't care. Okay, well, everything else is just stealing, so I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I really don't. So, where'd she go? She's sitting right there looking at me because I was going to pick up this potato. Let's see if I could do this. I don't want to steal it, I just want to take it and put it on the...
What do you
think damn it! Oh, I didn't mean to take it! Gosh, I meant to just set it on the thing. Damn it.
I saw you steal that.
Ah, jeez. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out, but I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our temple. Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
Okay, maybe I'm just not being persuasive enough. How do I... Let's see here. Do I have a persuasion skill? Is persuasion... That's a speech thing, isn't it? Is that right? I don't know, man. I'm thinking of, like, Fallout, where you have different specials. I mean, my speech is 42, and you can see that it's boosted right now thanks to that blessing. Bribery, allure. That's 10% better prices with the opposite sex. I don't want to bribe her. Persuasion. Golly, persuasion attempts are 30% easier. I need a speech of 50 for that. And I don't have that even with the boost. So, I mean, maybe it's just, it has nothing to do with cleaning up. Maybe it's just pure persuasion. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many more times I could say it. But, I'm gonna unlock this door. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to clean up in here. Gosh, let's go in here. Doggone it, man. Oh, so close, so close. Hate breaking all these lockpicks, damn it. Come on now. Doggone it, man. Okay, I'm in. Oh. Oh, okay. It was just loading a new area. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here or not. Somebody was talking. Somebody said something. Heard something. What the? Wait, what? Hello, how are you? Hi. Boy, sure, a lot of you down here.
What are you doing in here?
I don't know. I thought I was supposed to clean
Stay
up.
where you are. The mother will deal with you.
Oh, okay. I will kill you all before I let you keep me here. No, I'm just kidding. Very well. Who is the mother?
Here she is.
Here she is. Okay. Here she is. I guess this is the mother. Mother? Ooh, look.
And just what do you think you're doing?
I don't know. I wish somebody would tell me. I was curious about the temple.
Unfortunately for you,
Ooh.
we don't allow men into the inner sanctum.
Oh my.
You have committed a breach
Oh.
and must pay the penalty.
Oh. What's the penalty?
Normally, a quick death. Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. We could make an example of you, but perhaps you could be put to better use.
Okay. What use is that?
The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl. I don't expect you to know what that means. Suffice to say that our Sibyl was recently lost to us. Through the protocol, we have seen the home of the next Sibyl, to the north in a small village pressed against the stone. If you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your transgression will be forgiven.
Okay. That's weird that this one... Okay, never mind. I will undertake this penance. Where is the village?
We believe the place in our vision to be Karthwasten. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as soon as possible.
Alright. What exactly is a Sibyl?
The Sibyl of Dibella spends her entire life in direct communion with the goddess. From the time she's a little girl to the moment she expires, she is a direct connection with the Heavenly Mother. From her reverie, we know the mind of our god. We have had a vision of the next Sibyl, living in a village to the north. She must be brought to the temple for her reverie to begin.
Oh, okay. This girl is just taken from her family?
It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never know hardship, and the goddess blesses them with great bounty.
Okay. Why is all this such a secret?
We prefer not to announce that the Sibyl has died until we can introduce the new one. People like to know that we're connected to the goddess.
Okay. Anything else in it for me?
Have you heard of the Blessing of Dibella? It can help you with the wooing of women if that's your aim.
Okay.
Or give you strength if you happen to offend one.
Well,
Typically, we avoid bestowing it upon men. But for the Sibyl's escort, we could make an exception.
okay. Well, thanks. Bye.
Don't talk to me, defiler.
Don't talk to me, Defiler. I'm going to steal your greater soul gems. Well, I'm already here. What are they going to do? Stop me from looking around some more? I mean, come on. What are they going to do about it? Let's go down in here and look in this place. Hey, how's it going? Boy, you sure do have a lot of soul gems sitting around. Dwarven dagger. Orla, I would like to get to know you better.
What can I do for you? Oh, did you need something?
No, I'm good. Ooh, look at this. The Statue of Dibella. Ooh, it's not even worth all that much, really. I wonder how much it would have to be worth for me to be tempted to steal it. Lydia's looking at me like, you should not be here, Defiler. It's for women only. Okay. Well, this is not the place that needs to be cleaned up, that's for sure. Hi, Hamal. And then who's your friend here? This is Anwin. Hi, how are you?
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Yeah, you look very busy.
Speak.
I'm trying to.
Need something?
I am now the mother. I sit upon my throne. Well,
Make it quick.
That's about as quick as I can make it.
Talk to me, defiler.
Oh my gosh, just spits it out, man. Defiler. Well, so I guess, yeah, I guess really the secret to this maybe is, that's neat, just simply having enough persuasion to persuade this woman up here that I'm sorry. And it has nothing to do with cleaning the place up. Could be wrong about that. Could be just making things up. I don't know. But I really don't know what else to do.
Talk to me again when you've cleaned up your mess.
That's it. There's nothing new here.
Oh, Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
Tidy up? How do I tidy up? Well, I actually want to know what to do here, so I'm actually going to go look online real quick and just see what the heck it is I'm supposed to do. Well, as far as I can tell, there's still some items I need to pick up, and let's see here. Where are quest items in my inventory? Favorites. Where are quest items located? I guess I don't see that anywhere, because some of the stuff we picked up, like the giant's toe and the wine bottles, I think are quest items for now. But heck, I don't even see them in my inventory. Giant's toe, it just says as an ingredient. So anyway, from what I could tell, there's actually still 2 things in here that I need to pick up, and I did not see either one of them. Apparently there's a feather and a note. And I just didn't see either one of them. I didn't look to see where they are, and heck, I might have to do that next. I just saw that there are items that need to be picked up, and it was mentioned that there was some kind of feather and a note. But, heck if I know where these things are. Gosh. I mean, a note... Normally you'd see that lying on a flat surface, right? So I don't know why the note would be considered dirtying the place up, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not finding it. I mean, you know, one of my first thoughts is, oh, it's a glitch. I'm starting to think it is, because I mean, I'm gonna feel awful stupid if I find out that it's just something that I've just overlooked the entire time I've been down here. But yeah, apparently there's a feather and a note. What the hell are they? All this stuff here is... Because, you know, what I looked at online, it mentioned the 2 bottles of wine that I had to pick up. It mentioned the giant's toe that I have to pick up. And then it mentioned these 2 other things. I'm not seeing them, man. Just not. Huh. Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and see where these items are, because otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. Well, I'll be damned. Well, here's the note. Good grief. Just laying on the ground, man. Right there. Okay, well, at least I found the note. Repair supplies. We need the following to repair the broken staff. Giant's toe, holy water, Hograven feather, Sam. Okay, well, we found the giant's toe. We found 2 bottles of holy water. And this feather is the other thing that I need to find. Oh, I completed it. Okay, well, apparently I picked up the feather and didn't remember it. Boy, do I have a feather in my inventory? I don't. I do not have this feather in my inventory, but the hell with it. It said to go ahead and apologize to her now. Golly, man. Doggone it, I can't believe I missed that. Well. Yeah, alright, apologize to the priestess. Doggone it. Oh well. Oh well. It's fine.
I suppose that'll do. Dibella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even for a drunk like you.
Oh, geez. So do you remember anything I said when I got here?
You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Oh, okay, gee, thanks. Ask about Sam and the staff in Rorikstead. That's it? You're just telling me to go to a city? It's not very helpful, lady. I have awoken from a night of debauchery with no idea what happened. Sam and the staff he promised me have disappeared. The priestesses of Dibella have told me to ask about Sam in Rorikstead. Okay, well, in a way this is good. Well, I was getting ready to say, wait, this is good, because it sounds like it's a quest I could put off till later. Same thing with this Heart of Dibella thing. She said to hurry up and do it, but I'm sure I got plenty of time. It's good because I don't need to be going off on another quest right now since I'm so full of inventory. He says as he looks and sees that he's really not full of inventory. So go figure. I don't know. Maybe I got rid of more stuff when I was back in Whiterun than I realized. Okay, so now let's step outside and see where we are exactly. I mean, you know, like I pointed out earlier, the map seems to... no. The map seems to think that we are still in Dragon's Reach or Whiterun. So let's step outside and see where we actually are.
Something?
Hey, who is Dibella? Is this her temple?
A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you.
No, you're not.
Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer.
Okay, so instruction, huh? Where do I sign up?
Well, you are lovely to look at.
Thanks.
And there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
Yeah, well, that's a shame.
Dibella's blessing to you.
So I'm surprised she didn't say, oh, only women, sorry. She just said they're not accepting new students. I still want to know where that feather is or was. But we're all good now. Let's go out to... It says Markarth. Let's see if we really are in Markarth. Let's check it out, man. Whoa. Neat. Now where am I on the map? Now the... Holy mackerel, this is far away. Holy cow. We are very far away. Here's Rorikstead. Yeah. Interesting. Well, so, you know, I've made this rule that I can't fast travel. I mean, yes, technically the game will let me fast travel, but I've never been here and I've never walked this route before, so in my mind I can't fast travel back home. I kind of like putting that restriction on myself. It forces me to explore places and it forces me into tricky situations, like this one that we're in right now. So, yeah. We need to get back to Whiterun, get back home. Mostly because that's where my stuff is. But I guess there's really nothing that says that I can't explore out here and find other merchants to sell stuff to. There's really nothing stopping me from doing that. So, yeah, maybe we're taking an extended vacation, Lydia and I. Look at this place. This is so neat. Gosh. Really cool. Gotta be careful, though. Fall off an edge. Neat. But I'm a long way from Shrine of Talos. Ooh, there's a Shrine of Talos here? I thought that was illegal. I was gonna say I'm a long way from Whiterun, and I believe that enemies get more difficult the further you are away from Whiterun. Let's go in this shrine, man. How is there a Shrine of Talos here? Why isn't this closed down? Check this out. Look at this. So cool. Greetings, Mr. Talos. Let's see what the Shrine of Talos gives us. Okay, the Blessing of Talos added. The Blessing of Talos fortifies our shouts. Okay, cool. Thank you. So it's like all dusty looking down here. All cobwebby. Is that supposed to make it seem like nobody comes here anymore? It's a very small place. Shrine of Talos. Very cool. Alright, well, our shouts are now fortified. Hopefully I won't have to use them in Markarth. Hi.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I was kind of hoping he would say something different. Holy cow. Well, I guess we're going to do some exploring, huh? Is there a local map of Markarth? Yeah, there is. Temple of Dibella, Shrine of Talos, Silver Blood Inn, Guard Tower, the Warrens, the Treasury House. Yeah, let's go into the Treasury House. I don't know. I'm a tourist here. What? Wow, this place is neat too. Greetings. How are you?
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riata.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
Well, what kind of patrons do you have?
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers.
Okay, so who's in charge here?
You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep.
Oh, she's giving out a lot of free information. I want to know about the Silverbloods.
It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
The finest prison and source of silver? So she keeps talking about the Reach. I don't know what the Reach is.
I have records I need to tend to.
Okay, you go right ahead. I'm just going to look around a little bit. Hi, how are you? Nana Ildeen?
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
Okay, Nana. Nana, Nana, whatever.
I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years. There isn't an inch of this building that I haven't cleaned up.
Okay. Who's this? Ooh, it's Betrid Silverblood. Hi, how are you?
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
Ooh, you're married to Thonar? What's he like?
He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar.
Okay. I guess you're an important family?
My dear Vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted.
Okay, alright. Nice talking to you.
Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
I was border. Ooh. Vernacus and Borlor. Is Lydia here with me? Hey, Lydia.
My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important man.
I think I found out that having Lydia take something is stealing, right? Is that right? If I had her take that book, it would be stealing? I think that's what I found out. Vernacus and Borlor. What's this? Ooh. It's just a door. I'm not going to go unlocking doors in here.
I married Thonar for the money, and I'm not the least bit ashamed to admit it.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Oh, wow. What do you got behind the counter here? Bunch of junk, it looks like. Where's this go? A gate. Ooh, looks like bars of gold or something back there. Oh, hey, how's it going? What's up, Donald?
I work for the Silverbloods, help clean.
Oh, yeah?
Just here to work.
Okay.
Need something?
No. I'm good. See where this takes us. Ooh. Ooh. Living quarters. Oh, hey, how's it going? It's Reburus Quintilis. Hey, what's up, Reburus Quintilis?
Out of my way, kinsman. Why are you bothering me, kinsman?
Why are you calling me kinsman? I don't know. I was wondering where I could get a drink.
That's about the only harmless thing you can do in this city. Silverblood Inn is the place to go. And once you've had your fill of mead, do us all a favor and go home. Markarth has enough trouble.
Go home.
I should get back to work.
I'm not done with you.
Money doesn't count itself.
Oh, man.
Bother someone else.
Oh, damn it. I wanted to ask him for work. Shoot. Well, crud. Missed my chance. The hell is that? I mean, I really didn't care about finding a place to drink. I just, this was making conversation. Nords arise! Hey, Lydia. Psst, Lydia.
Yes, my Thane?
Pick that up, will you?
Okay,
Shh, go
got
get
it.
that. Go get it. I won't tell anybody. Go get it. Go get it, girl. Can she even reach across that bed? Oh, good lord. She can't reach across the bed to get it. Pick it up. Shh. Get it.
Okay, got it.
I don't think you do. Alright, Lydia. You're kind of
Anything
worthless. Scourge of the Grey Quarter. Well. Oh well. I'm gonna have to imagine.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it? What do you mean, let's hear it? Alright. Well, I guess it was nice talking to you, maybe? I don't know. Back out to Markarth we go. A little bit more exploring to do. And who's this guy down here? Ingvar the Singer.
Outsiders.
Oh.
Bloody enough for you, outsider?
Bloody enough for you? More blood is always better. Bloody enough, or excuse me. What?
Markarth, is it bloody enough for you?
Bloody enough, I guess.
Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
Okay. I'm looking for work, dude.
Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coin to be made killing off some Forsworn in the hills. As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts.
I don't mind. You live here, dude?
No. I live in a nice house in solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield.
Really?
Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need.
Okay. What did you mean by blood and silver, anyway?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
Okay, well, thanks for the info, Ingvar the Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd get a song out of him, but oh well. Didn't live up to his name. What's this place? Abandoned house. Requires a key.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely.
Whoa! Whoa!
What was that? No more. I yield. Do your work.
What's going on here?
I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
There are no Forsworn here. Whoa, he just came up and killed this woman. Let's search her. Key to Margaret's room. Yep, I'm going to be taking that. Yoink. Huh.
Want a cut of venison or mutton?
Red Guard craftsmanship.
A woman attacked right on the street.
What just happened, dude?
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Did you see what happened?
Well, kinda. I didn't hear what he said, though. I was right there. He almost killed me. I heard some shouting about the Forsworn. That was it. I must have missed it. Sorry. He didn't almost kill me, but I heard some... but I also saw more about shouting. I don't know, man. I was right there.
I'm so sorry. I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Aha, interesting. Do you know anything about the attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and ask this, even though I have a feeling he's just trying to tell us something.
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Okay, dude. Wink, wink. I get it.
All right, then.
Let's see if the Forsworn has anything on his body. He actually has a name. Waylon. I'm gonna take his gold and his lockpicks and his arrows. I mean, nobody else is gonna take them. I might as well take them. I think it would be awesome if, like, if people saw me do that, I would become, like...
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Gross. You know? The bloodiest beef in the Reach? Is that what he said? I wish I remembered what this guy said when he killed her, though. I'll have to go back and watch that again. So he gave us a note. Let's check it out, man. What's this note from Eltrys? Eltrys' note. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Ooh, okay. Alright. Started the Forsworn Conspiracy, a new quest for us. I've received a note from a man named Eltrys in Markarth. He wants me to meet him at the Shrine of Talos, presumably to talk about the recent incident in Markarth's marketplace. Go to the Shrine of Talos. Will he be there now? I happen to know where the shrine is, so let's go there now. Ooh, a book. Kolben the Dragon. Well, apparently I've already read that one.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Blood and silver to you! Let's go meet this guy, man. No sense in waiting around. Understone Keep discovered. Okay, well, I thought I knew how to get to the shrine.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
That's Understone Keep. I'm like, oh, I know where Shrine of Talos is. Apparently I don't. I think it's this way, isn't it? Yeah, it's right in here. Okay, I just took a wrong turn. Let's go meet with this guy. The way that guy's walking. Alright, Eltrys. Are you in here? There he is. What's up, dude? What's going on, man?
Sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems.
It's okay.
But after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Okay.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems. But after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Okay. We've been through that already. I'll do. What are you talking about?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a Forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
Oh, okay. You want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Okay. So, you've already looked into these murders, dude?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who was in the Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Yeah. Hey, who are the Forsworn anyway?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Can you blame them? They were driven out of the city. So who was this Waylon guy? Where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Okay, well, what did you know about Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably where the key to her room is. Or not the key, the room.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Okay.
Once you've found out anything, come straight to me.
Okay. Okay, I will. I will, dude. I got nothing better to do.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
So this guy is asking about this house. This abandoned house down here. Let's see what's up.
Don't know what that man expects. House is empty.
I don't know either, dude.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
Why are you asking? Because I'm nosy.
I'm with the Vigil of Stendarr. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Okay. Do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open.
Oh.
Daedra are powerful creatures
Oh,
and
crap.
tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
I didn't know what I was signing up for, dude. Oh, crap. Started the House of Horrors. Oh, man. I gotta go in here and help this guy search the abandoned house. Really? I gotta do that? The House of Horrors, Tyrannus, a Vigilant of Stendarr, is investigating an old abandoned house in Markarth. He believes it was once a site of Daedric worship. Search the abandoned house.
Guards should take you away.
The only people I offend are cheats who don't pay me enough gold coin, or idiots who don't know good meat when I throw it at their faces.
If you ever think of throwing meat at me, I will have you dragged off to Sidna Mine so fast the guards will yank those filthy arms of yours off.
What do I do to deserve such hatred? I give people good food at good prices, and all they do is insult you.
Bit of nastiness going on here.
Want a cut of venison or mutton? Of course you do.
So we're supposed to follow this guy in here into this abandoned house. Apparently I'm helping out the Vigilance of Stendarr now.
No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here recently, but the people I asked say no one enters or leaves.
It's a pretty big place, man. This is a big room.
Wait, did you hear that?
Whoa.
I think it came this way.
I didn't hear anything, but I'll follow you. What happened here?
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
See if I can get it open? What the hell's going on?
See if you can get the door open.
Oh, okay, gosh, jeez.
Stendarr's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Huh?
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
What the mother? Hey, quit throwing stuff at my Lydia. Whoa. Oh, neat. Cool. Okay. Alright, I'm leaving. Okay. Dude.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Me first? Me first what? What do you want me to do? Search the abandoned house. What does he want me to do? Does he want me to search the house or does he want me to leave? Oh gosh, I can't go back out. Well, there's a chest here. Don't see any reason why I wouldn't take that stuff. Might as well, right? Might as well help myself to stuff while I'm in here. This guy just stands here and watches me loot the place. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be searching, I guess. Ooh, I'm going to take... Oh, this is garlic bread. Woodcutter's axe. Boy, the colors in here are weird. Oh, the sepia color. I'm supposed to be searching the place for something. I don't know what, though. Troll skull. It's getting kind of hard to see in here. Starting to mess with my mind a little bit. So this thing said that he is weak, I am strong, crush him. I don't know, man. I don't want to go around killing anybody. Jeez. Somebody's gonna take your potions and stuff. Oh, there's a lot of stuff stacked on that table there. Bed here. Ooh, brief history of the Empire. We've already read that. Don't need any of that. Those fine clothes are pretty nice, though. Take those and sell those at some point, maybe. Roll of paper, some gold. So I'm supposed to be searching this place, looking for something. I don't know what. So I'm a-searching it. I'm a-searching it. What was charcoal? Charcoal is just clutter, okay. Saber cat pelt. Potion. Gold. This is already turning out to be a fruitful endeavor. Well, we're going to hang out in this haunted house, because I need to end this episode here. We come back next time, we'll keep exploring and see if we can figure out what the hell's going on down here. But in the meantime, we're going to read ourselves a book. I don't know what books I've got. Let's see, let's take a look at my books here. I am carrying a lot of books, aren't I? Which ones have I not read yet? Well, Liminal Bridges... Notes on the Lunar Forge. Let's see. I gotta get Wolf Queen Volume 1. I think I have that back at my house, I think. So, you know, I considered hanging on to these books that teach me something for later on when they have more value. But these are all the books that I've got right now, so I feel like I kind of have to read one. This report, Disaster at Ionith, I don't think is actually a book, if that makes any sense. Oh, I picked up a spell tome here, but I've already got Flame, so I need to sell that. So, I don't know, let's read Words and Philosophy here. Two-handed increased to 44. Okay, interesting. I would not have guessed that Words and Philosophy would have helped my two-handed. This is Lady Bannock? Bannock? I don't know. I'm going to go with Bannock. Lady Bannock's Words and Philosophy. Lady Elena Bannock, former master of the Valenwood Fighters Guild and head of the Emperor's personal guard in the Imperial City, has been leading a campaign to reacquaint the soldiers of Tamriel with the sword. I met with her on 3 different occasions for the purposes of this book. The first time was at her suite in the palace, on the balcony overlooking the gardens below. I was early for the interview, which had taken me nearly 6 months to arrange, but she gently chided me for not being even earlier. I've had time to put up my defenses now, she said, her bright green eyes smiling. Lady Bannock is a Bosmer, a wood elf, and like her ancestors, took to the bow in her early years. She excelled at the sport, and by the age of 14, she had joined the hunting party of her tribe as a Yaxper, a young distance... Young? And why did I say Yaxper? Jaxper? Let's go with Jaxper. This isn't Spanish. As a Jaxper, a long-distance shooter. During the Black Year of 396, when the Peric tribe began their rampage through the southeastern Valenwood with the aid of powers from the Somerset Isle, Lady Bannock fought the futile battle to keep her tribe's land. I killed someone for the first time when I was 16, she says now. I don't remember it very well. He or she was just a blur on the horizon where I aimed my bow. It meant no more to me than shooting animals. I probably killed 100 people like that during that summer and fall. I didn't really feel like a killer until that wintertide when I learned what it was like to look into a man's eyes as you spilled his blood. It was a scout from the Peric tribe who surprised me while I was on camp watch. We surprised each other, I suppose. I had my bow at my side, and I just panicked trying to string an arrow when he was half a yard away from me. It was the only thing I knew to do. Of course, he struck first with his blade, and I just fell back in shock. You always remember the mistakes of your first victim. His mistake was assuming because he had drawn blood and I had fallen that I was dead. I rushed at him the moment he turned from me towards the sleeping camp of my tribesmen. He was caught off guard, and I wrested his blade away from him. I don't know how many times I stabbed him. By the time I stopped, when the next watch came to relieve me, my arms were black and blue with strain. There was not a solid piece of him left. Gross. I had literally cut him into pieces. You see, I had no concept of how to fight or how much it took to kill a man. Lady Bannock, aware of this deficiency in her education, began teaching herself swordsmanship at once. You can't learn how to use a sword in Valenwood, she says, which isn't to say Bosmer can't use blades, but we're largely self-taught. As much as it hurt when my tribe found itself homeless, pushed to the north, it did have one good aspect. It afforded me the opportunity to meet Redguards. Studying all manners of weapon wielding under the tutelage of Wardre Akor, Lady Bannock excelled. She became a freelance adventurer, traveling through the wilds of southern Hammerfell and northern Valenwood, protecting caravans and visiting dignitaries from the various dangers of indigenous to the population. Unfortunately, before we were able to pursue her story of her early years any further, Lady Bannock was called away on urgent summons from the Emperor. Such is often the case with the Imperial Guard, and in these troubled times perhaps more so than in the past. When I tried to contact her for another talk, her servants informed me that their mistress was in Skyrim. Another month passed, and when I visited her suite, I was told she was in High Rock. To her credit, Lady Bannock actually sought me out for our second interview on Sun's Dusk of that year. I was in a tavern in the city called the Blood and Rooster when I felt her hand on my shoulder. She sat down at the rude table and continued her tale as if it had never been interrupted. She returned to the theme of her days as an adventurer and told me about the first time she ever felt confident with a sword. I owned at that time an enchanted daikatana, quite a good one, of Daedric metal. It wasn't an original Akaviri, not even of design. I didn't have that kind of money, but it served my primary purpose of delivering as much damage with as little effort on my part as possible. Akor had taught me how to fence, but when faced with a life-or-death situation, I always fell back on the old overhand wallop. A pack of orcs had stolen some gold from a local chieftain in Meditea, and I went looking for them in one of the ubiquitous dungeons that dot the countryside in that region. There were the usual rats and giant spiders, and I was enough of a veteran by then to dispatch them with relative ease. The problem came when I found myself in a pitch-black room, and all around me I heard the grunts of orcs nearing in. I waved my sword around me, connecting with nothing, hearing their footsteps coming ever nearer. Somehow I managed to hold back my fear and to remember the simple exercises Master Akor had taught me. I listened, stepped sideways, swung, twisted, stepped forward, swung a circle, turned around, sidestepped, swung. My instinct was right. The orcs had gathered in a circle around me, and when I found a light, I saw that they were all dead. That's when I focused on my study of swordplay. I'm stupid enough to require a near-death experience to see the practical purposes, you see. Lady Bannock spent the remainder of the interview responding in her typically blunt way to the veracity of various myths that surrounded her in her career. It was true that she became the master of the Valenwood Fighters Guild after winning a duel with a former master, who was a stooge of the Imperial battle mage, the traitor Yagar Tharn. It was not true that she was the one responsible for the Valenwood Guild's disintegration 2 years earlier. Actually, the membership of the Valenwood chapter was healthy, but in Tamriel overall the mood was not conducive for the continued existence of a non-partisan organization of freelance warriors. It was true that she first came to the Emperor's attention when she defended Queen Akarithi of Sentinel from a Breton assassin. It was not true that the assassin was hired by someone in the High Court of Daggerfall. At least, she says wryly, that has never been proven. It was also true that she married her former servant Erkin after he had been in her service for 11 years. No one knows how to keep my weaponry honed like he does, she says. It's a practical business. I either had to give him a raise or marry him. The only story I asked her that she would neither admit nor refute was the one about Calaxus, the Emperor's bastard. When I brought up the name, she shrugged, professing no knowledge of the affair. I pressed on with the details of the story. Calaxus, though not in line for succession, had been given the Archbishopric of the One, a powerful position in the Imperial City, and indeed over all Tamriel, where that religion is honored. Whispering began immediately that Calaxus believed that the gods were angered when the secular governments of Tamriel and the Emperor specifically. It was even said that Calaxus advocated full-scale rebellion to establish a theocracy over the Empire. It is certainly true, I pressed on, that the Emperor's relationship with Calaxus had become very stormy, and that legislation had been passed to limit the Church's authority. That is, up until the moment when Calaxus disappeared, suddenly, without notice, to his closest friends. Many said that Lady Bannock and the Imperial Guard assassinated the Archbishop Calaxus in the sacristy of his church. The date usually given was the 29th of Sun's Dusk, 3rd Era 398. Of course, responds Lady Bannock, with one of her mysterious grins. I don't need to tell you that the Imperial Guard's position is as protectors of the throne, not assassins. But surely no one is more trusted that the Guard for such a sensitive operation, I say carefully. Lady Bannock acknowledges that, but merely says that such details of her duties must remain secret as a matter of Imperial security. Unfortunately, her ladyship had to leave early the next morning, as the Emperor had business down south. Of course, I couldn't be told more specifics. She promised to send me word when she returned so we could continue our interview. As it turned out, I had business of my own in the Somerset Isle, compiling a book on the Psijic Order. It was therefore with surprise that I met her ladyship 3 months later in Firsthold. We managed to get away from our respective duties to complete our third and final interview, on a walk along the Disetto, the great river that passes through the royal parks of the city. Steering away from questions of her recent duties and assignments, which I guessed rightly she was loath to answer, I returned to the subject of sword fighting. Frandar Hunding, she says, lists 38 grips, 750 offensive and 1,800 defensive positions, and nearly 9,000 moves essential to sword mastery. The average hack and slasher knows one grip, which he uses primarily to keep from dropping his blade. He knows one offensive position facing his target, and one defensive position fleeing. Of the multitudinous rhythms and inflections of combat, he knows less than one. The ways of the warrior were never meant to be the easiest path. The archetype of the idiot fighter is as solidly ingrained as that of the brilliant wizard and the shrewd thief, but it was not always so. The figure of the philosopher swordsman, the blade-wielding artist, are creatures of the past, together with a sword singer of the Red Guards who was said to be able to create and wield a blade with but the power of his mind. The future of the intelligent blade wielder looks bleak in comparison to the glories of the past. Not wanting to end our interviews on a sour note, I pressed Lady Elena Bannock for advice for young blade swingers just beginning their careers. When confronted with a wizard, she says, throwing petals of Canthleaf into the Disetto, cease the distance. Cease? Close the distance and hit him hard. All right. Well, anyway, we learned a little bit about two-handed sword play there, so that's kind of cool. All right, when we come back next time, we'll keep exploring this haunted house. Thanks for joining me. Hope you join me next time.